Hey Masterminds, what's up? Today I'm going to be answering your questions. So the first question most obviously is, am I going to do a season 2 of Goku vs. Saitama? And the answer is yes. It's going to be called War of the Gods, but it will be next year most likely. I want some animation help, and I also want to finish some of my own projects first before I dive into that. The next question is, am I going to do a full movie of Goku vs. Saitama? The answer is yes, but it will be in English, and I also want to remaster part 1. So that's going to take some time. It'll be really cool to have the full movie. I figure it'll probably be something around 30 to 45, maybe probably about 30 minutes. I'm going to remaster it in HD and revise the music tracks, and I'm going to start working with some other companies. I'm going to reach out to Team 4-Star and see if we can probably just dub the entire thing. It's really hard to pull the voices, and while I'd like to use Goku's voice, it's so hard to dig through every episode and find clean sound clips, especially in English, because they always have this like background music. So most likely I'll just fully dub the whole thing. The next question is, why isn't the planet destroyed? Well, that's a good question. Now you answer me this. Why wasn't the planet destroyed when Gohan fought Cell and they got in that ultimate climactic energy battle? I don't know. Why wasn't the planet destroyed when Goku used Kamehameha Kaioken times 4 against Vegeta? I don't know. Why wasn't the planet destroyed when Goku used that gigantic spirit bomb against Frieza? I don't know. It's Dragon Ball Z. It doesn't have to make sense. The next question is, are those translations correct? And the answer is some of the time, but usually no. So what I try and do is I try and just use the tone of voice that is what they're saying. The problem is, do you guys have any idea how hard it is to even find clean sound clips, let alone that it's like has no background noise or no background music? It's incredibly tough. To have it be clean with, you know, the correct words is just like nearly impossible. So I go for the tone of voice, but a lot of times they are actually saying what more often than not they're not. So you'd be surprised. The next question is, who is actually stronger, Goku or Saitama? You know, it's a funny question because you have Saitama who has no limits and Goku who always breaks his limits when he fights new villains. So it's literally like neither of them can really win, and that's something that I try to accomplish in my Goku vs. Saitama web series. It's like equal, essentially. In their own, they're the strongest in their own universes, but their own universes are completely different from one another. And you can't really compare them and say who's stronger because, you know, honestly, if Goku fought Saitama probably wouldn't take any damage. And Saitama may, you know, be winning, but then Goku would, you know, eventually power up, and it's like this endless cycle. You know, Goku would keep powering up, and so neither of them can really win. Another question is, how did Goku bring Vegeta back to life in Part 9? So, in my head, if you are a god, if you are a true god, like these guys are supposed to be, you should be able to bring someone back from the dead. Super Saiyan White being the ultimate god form, you know, I think to me it was pretty clear like he should be able to bring Vegeta back to life. Now, originally I was thinking, oh, at the end I'll just have Goku say, oh, we'll just bring him back with the Super Dragon Balls or something like that. But you know, I thought it'd be cool to like give Goku some actually like godly like powers. I mean, he's supposed to be a god. Next question is Berserk mode and Big Bang Punch real? The answer is no, at least not yet. So a lot of the inspiration that I got for those two things, at least the Berserk mode is kind of like in the opening animation for the One Punch Man. You see he has all these like crazy faces and stuff, which is actually where I got a lot of those faces. He's doing all these things that you don't really see him do in the show, so he's got to have some like angry mode. It may be real eventually, but apparently according to the author of One Punch Man, like he just wants to keep it a parody. Like he doesn't want to have like some villain that can actually like damage him and stuff. Okay, and I get asked this one a lot. Will I do a Naruto animation? No, probably not. Now, I think I'm gonna put Naruto and the Black Goku as a pervert. I don't want to be known as the guy who just like copies other animations and other styles. I've always been like a very big fan of Goku, of Dragon Ball Z and One Punch Man, you know, and this was a really exciting, Goku vs. Saitama was an awesome project to do, but I want to do more projects. I want to be known for being able to create my own things. I don't want to just keep copying like other styles. I really don't have any interest in doing a Naruto animation. Maybe one day, but it's really not on my priority list. I have so many other projects that I want to do before I even consider something like that. So people always ask me every day, what is the song in this video? So every song is in the description to that video. So if you watch any of the Goku Saitama videos, just open the description and there's a box for music used and you can find all the music there. Next is how long will the episodes be for Demon Rush? So the pilot episode, I'm aiming for 20 to 30 minutes. Now that's gonna take a lot of work. So I think I can do it in 6 months. When if we get the funding and we turn it into an animation studio, then I should be able to have 30-minute episodes, just like regular anime. I mean, the goal is really to like air it on TV. I mean, that would be so awesome. Like, I don't want to just keep it to YouTube. If I can't get the funding to open my own studio and try and air it on TV, then it would probably just be a YouTube series, which is okay. But I mean, because everybody just downloads videos anyways, it would be cool to have it on TV, to have your own show, your own cartoon on TV, and like get people so excited for like, Saturday morning, Demon Rush comes on, like that. That'd be awesome. Now, the other thing is it's going to be very graphic and bloody, so I don't know if any networks will want to pick it up. And then the final question is, can we do reaction videos to Demon Rush? So I think I'm going to have to put an end to reaction videos, just because like it was awesome initially because it gave me a lot of exposure. Now, I am going to allow reaction videos to Demon Rush for the clips that I release. That is okay. I want people to hype it up. But there's a big reason why none of the major cartoon companies or movie companies allow people to post the whole movie on their YouTube video. I mean, it's essentially stealing content. Like, they need the views on their actual channel. They put in all that work and they deserve it. I mean, I don't download anybody else's videos. I mean, if I'm gonna do an episode review, I just use like very short, like few second clips, and I use pictures. That's okay. If you guys want to do reviews of Demon Rush, hell yeah. I mean, that's awesome. But just do it that way. Like kind of the way that like Anime Live Reactions and I, we do our Dragon Ball episode review. Instead of doing reaction videos, like do episode reviews for Demon Rush. That would be cool. So that's all the question for today, guys. Thanks for visiting Master Media, and keep in touch because we're gonna release a lot of videos coming up really soon.